Huge driveway. You have RV access slash boat slip here on the side. You can put boats over here. I mean, this property is huge. You have tons and tons of ways you can use it with a lot of land. Beautiful olive trees. And then we have all of this space too out here for deck. And look at these views. And right now it's sunset too. I mean, it's beautiful up here. Look at the hills. Sunset. I mean, come out here and just relax. Hey everybody, William John Raitt back with another episode of Design and Invest. This is a design deep dive on the property you see behind me, Siesta. This is up in Shadow Hills, one of my flips with a couple partners. And I'm gonna go through all the design details with you, as well as the sort of the takeaways on this property. This was a very interesting one. A nice quick one, I think. End to end, it was about 3 months. You know, hopefully it turns out well. So let's go inside, we'll go over all the details and discuss the job as a whole. Okay, we are in the front room of the house. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, the main house, and then we also have a bonus sort of man cave guest house type situation in the back. We'll walk you through that. Total is just over 3,000 square feet in total. We are here in the formal living room. This fireplace was a real ugly old 70s flagstone with a weird built-in here. And as we go along, I'll insert some before so you can kind of see what it looked like and what it looks like now. So we just skimmed over all of that. We did a smooth stucco and then painted it dark. We skimmed everything, put in new recessed lights. We did these ribs that run down here, down the center of the ceiling. We darkened those up with the same color as the fireplace. We used, the windows were good, so we didn't replace all the windows. We replaced a couple windows and a couple doors throughout on the exterior. The front door replaced and the back slider replaced, as well as the window over here. But the floors are just a laminate, you know, $1.50 a square foot, $1.30 or so. But they look really nice. They look like, you know, aged oak type of floors. Walls, we chose a really light gray color, so it's just a play on gray throughout the house. Gray tones, lighter, darker, and whites to contrast them. The furniture, of course, I staged after the fact, but really this house just needed a facelift. The elements were here, they were just old and out of date, and so we just brought it into the new day and age and made this home give it that extra jazz that it needed. It was neglected for a very long time. This was a bank-owned property. The bank foreclosed on the previous tenants. So this property took us a total of about 3 months to renovate. So we didn't need to recreate the wheel here. We just renovated what was needed. New bathrooms, new kitchen, new flooring, skimmed the walls, painted them, and just gave it a facelift. So let's walk around and show you a little bit more of the design details we did. Okay, here we're in the kitchen. The space was really nice, big and open. I wanted to do dining in kitchen because of the size of it, and I didn't want to just overwhelm the entire space with cabinetry and kitchen and all of that. And I'll tell you why in a second. But so this space turned out great. We did white shaker cabinets, and you know, you see the ceilings are vaulted, so it's really high ceilings with a gray quartz counters, and then we waterfalled the edges of the island here, and these are nice miter cut edges too. So it's instead of sandwich, they're miter cut to classier marble. Did a farm style sink. This is a very farm type land, and it's very equestrian up here. So you have people riding down the street with horses, and you kind of got your own little ranch up here basically. It's pretty cool. And then we did a 36-inch range from Cosmo Appliances. I get these for about $1,000 each, which is a pretty good steel. Usually they're, you know, for 36-inch industrial type range, you're gonna pay double that, you know, so that's a really good deal. We used a ledger stone, you know, stacked ledger stone for the backsplash. About $5 a square foot, really nice tile. It shows well, you don't need grout, you just stack them straight on top of each other, and they come out really nice, and you just kind of hone the edges, polish them up. You don't need Schluter trim or any of that stuff. We topped the window seals with that same stone, came out really nice. Over here, this slider, not slider, but this French door, we put in a brand new one. There was a real ugly slider back here before. This we kept alone, this sort of pass-through bar into the den. We just painted it. It was kind of nice. And here's why I chose to put the dining in the kitchen, which I don't normally do. This is open floor plan kind of concept, so it's okay to do that. This space over here, I really wanted it just to be a badass den. And so that I didn't want to intrude that space over there, which would be the obvious choice to do dining over there, but it's too big for just dining. So den, it lends itself way better to the flow. And this is, you know, a 3-bedroom house, so a four topper dining is completely fine for this situation. So this room here has beautiful skylights that we wanted to sort of pronounce. And so we kept everything white and let them really show through. This fixed window in the back was original, so we just left that. Looks really nice. This door leads to the side yard, side breezeway to get to the back. And let's walk into the bedroom, show you the bedroom. So here we are in the first bedroom. As you see here, we chose a nice shaker style door, one light wood panel door with some nice brushed steel hardware. And the house doesn't have any casings, so we just kept it nice and clean and just painted them really good. Windows were already here. We didn't replace those, just floors, new closet door, paint. We serviced the AC unit. It was in good shape, so we just put new air duct covers and wrapped this room up. Bedroom 2, same deal, new closet doors, floors, paint, vents, and the entry door too with the hardware. Now this is the hall bathroom that services those 2 bedrooms. It's on the smaller side. We used this custom small vanity. We did a undermount sink, a nice small one. You know, you have a nice big shower. You know, we just use $2 square foot tiles that have you know, a nice gray sort of fake stone look to them. And then we did a little niche, you know, 2x2 inch mosaics for the floors. $150 fixtures for the valves, nothing fancy. Again, this house, you could have went in a direction and spent a lot more money. You could spend $200,000 in this house easily. We didn't think it needed that to get the price point that we want out of it. So we didn't go that route, but it's still very classy, functional, practical. The house reads really well. When you're inside here, it feels good. Like you feel like this energy and this flow. It really does feel good. Okay, now we're in the master. It's a very spacious master, has all the elements masters need. Well, now it does. There was a weird sort of stage that was in here before. I'll show you some pictures. I had no idea what that was all about. And so it was just a really odd space. So we cleared out that stage, and then we smoothed out the ceiling here in the backside. Again, you know, the slider was in good shape. We kept the slider that was here and just put new casing around it, new floors, doors. And now the space reads as a beautiful master, little sitting area in the corner. You have your private little balcony out there, deck. Over here, now this space was a little funky before. These 2 sort of smaller closets right here were existing, so we just put new doors on them and cleaned them up. But this space was just this hodgepodge of weirdness. It was a weird door that went out to the back over here, and but it lended itself nicely to a master closet. So we put in some wing walls here, and we hollowed it out, cleared it out, and then made it a nice master closet with a barn door to save on space from opening or closing on the inside. Looks very classy. And then here's the master bath. Nothing super overwhelming about it, but it is an ensuite, which is the important part. Same tiles. This one is a tub shower combo, but the same tiles we use on the surround, niche, glass enclosure. These are, you know, it's not custom. This is just the kind you pick up at Lowe's or what have you for $600-700 or what have you. Single vanity, not a double. I didn't want to recreate the wheel here. In the space here, you could have done some pretty crazy master bath, but I figure this is practical living, and you have the closet space which people want. So the closets, I think, in this situation outweigh the bathroom vanity and such. But all the elements needed in a nice master. And let's show you the cool outdoor areas and also the guest house. So outside we have this awesome space. This deck just wraps around the entire property, and so we recladded the front of the railings with just a simple 4-inch cladding, painted it a really dark gray color, and put some nice new caps on the top. So you have your little master area here, you have your sort of secondary area here, tons of space. You can even put a door on this if you wanted to kind of keep dogs or other people in. Here you have your stairs down to the driveway. Huge driveway. You have RV access / boat slip here on the side. You can put boats over here. I mean, this property is huge. You have tons and tons of ways you can use it or not use it. I mean, dogs would just run around here. I mean, like if I had this, my dogs would love this. I mean, this is a great property with a lot of land, beautiful olive trees. And then we have all of this space too out here. Deck, and look at these views, and right now it's sunset too. I mean, it's beautiful up here. Look at the hills, sunset. I mean, come out here and just relax. You're not far from the city. You're close to freeways, the 210s down the street, 118, all of these freeways, and yet you feel like you're in the country almost, like you're away from the city, which is what people want. You know, you're 10 minutes away from everything in LA. I mean, not 10 minutes away, but you're 10 minutes away from all the freeways that get you everywhere around LA. So it's a really conveniently located property. The valuations here have gone through the roof. I think this property's now, I think we have it on the market for $979 or thereabouts. So just under $1 million. I think it's going to sell around there all day. I mean, the comps up here are up to $1.2 million for these sort of ranches, and it's a beautiful home. And let me show you the guest house real quick. Not guest house, it's the value add space, man cave. People could make it their guest house. I mean, ADUs, that could be an ADU in 2 minutes. You know, we didn't want to take that route. We went for a quicker route. We bought it for very cheap, so we wanted to take a route that was easiest to get it to market. And so that's what we painted out there. But everything's permitted. We have new sub panel, not sub panel, a brand new panel. And let's go inside and then. All right, so here we are in the back game room / den / office study. I mean, you could use this for whatever you want. If you want to make this your gym, you know. So we painted a couple different pictures for it with the staging. We have the pool table, the arcade machine. We have a little basketball hoop, a little kind of walk-up bar setup. Then down here, the second level, second zone, we have it as a lounge with your seating and your TV section. You also have your laundry hookups here for the main house. They're not inside, they're back here. And also in the corner, I did a little sort of office desk and chair to kind of paint that picture for whatever purpose they want. Maybe they want this to be 2 more bedrooms for their house or a guest house or whatever. That's up to them. You know, all the hookups are here. You have water, you have gas, you have everything you need back here to do that. So we left it up to them to paint this for however they see fit. But this was the easiest way for us to get it to market and open up their minds. And let's check out the back real quick so you can see the backyard.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the backyard. There is no sort of grassy area in this property or an actual flat lawn. So we did the sort of fake grass over here, AstroTurf, to paint that picture for them if they wanted to. They could grass in this entire back space. They could put a pool back here. You could do so many different things you want. You can kill the neighbor's dog for barking too much. Just kidding. But that's my partner's car. He's got an awesome GT Mustang convertible. I don't know why it's here, but he probably wanted to park it up here. But yeah, you got storage over here. You got your carport. I mean, you can use this property for whatever you want. It's a great property. All right, guys, there's not much more to this property than what you've seen and will see. I'll show you the video here at the end that my photographer put together. But it's just a beautiful house that that didn't need a ton of work. You know, that's the point here. When you're flipping properties and you're buying them to resell, you need to evaluate and be smart about the choices you make on finishes and how much, because it's really easy to spend money on these properties. Really easy. I could have restuccoed this entire property for $7 grand. Am I going to see that money back out? I don't think so. I don't see that as being a good use of my money to do. You could start and stop at so many different places, but the more and more you do these, you realize, okay, look, am I going to get that back out? No, I don't think so. So I'm not going to put it in. So you have to make those judgment calls and stop somewhere. This was a good place to stop for this property. I think it checks all the boxes that are necessary for this buyer. New kitchens, new baths, new flooring, new paint, new electrical. You know, the plumbing is upgraded. You know, the horizontals, and I mean, it's a great property, and someone's gonna spend many years in this property. And I appreciate you watching. Remember, I'm everywhere on social media, so check me out. Add me on all the other platforms: Facebook, Instagram, wherever you consume your content. That's where I am. Remember, design, invest, and repeat.
To go.